go. 30 laps of distance. Green flag unfurls. Murray and the 22 of Jenison jump up on the gas. We're underway, and down the back straight where they're still side by side, stacked up at the top of the field.
Murray got his work cut up for him early as 30, the Rowdy one, looking to apply the pressure early on. Mark Jenison, though, looking to wind up that top groove as he looks to take the DiStefano concrete coatings machine to the top step early on in this one, as Rowdy Burns looking to really make him work for it here as those two side by side. Richie Murray able to clear himself for the lead all around, but here comes the Rowdy one.
Rowdy up on the back bumper as they come off of turn number 4 and down to the stripe to complete lap number 3. Jenison continues to hang up top as they come through turns 1 and 2. Chase Belcher working the outside of Charlie Rose. They roll down. It's a 3 and 4. And Richie Murray sets the pace, looking for his first win of the season.
Richie Murray doing a good job. Looks to have the, Connor around is Connor Souza and Chase Belcher getting together off of turn 2. We stay green for now. There goes the yellow. But yeah, Connor Souza just coming together with the rear of that number 35 Everett's Auto Parts machine of Chase Belcher. Nearly collecting the number 17 Elmwood Dodge of Arrenegado, but he able to slam on the brakes and avoid to the high side at the last second. So no harm done there.
So Charlie Rose sitting in that 4 spot will have a chance to close up the gap as Chase Belcher heads pit side. And it looks like Connor Souza getting the call for the assist, heading to the tail end of the field. Looking for the green off of turn number 4. 4 laps complete, 26 remain. Richie Murray jumps up on the throttle as Burns side by side down into turn number 1. Jenison trying to make a peek down low. Doesn't have the room. He settles him back behind him. Burns jumps out front off of turn number 4.
Burns, great pace up top, and he clears himself all around. We have a new leader here, 5 laps into our 30-lap feature. Richie Murray just about to get swallowed up by the 22 of Jenison on the bottom and around the top. Well, that's the number 91 of Charlie Rose looking to dice his way through the field, slams the door on the 22 of Jenison down into 1 and 2, and he's to the inside of the 08 for second.
Murray loose off the corners and chasing that car up the racetrack, and Charlie Rose saw an opportunity, went from the top to the bottom, squeezed from 4th to 2nd. Like that. Here they come 3 wide down the back straightaway. Arrenegado taking a peek down to the inside. Doesn't have it. Settles it in back behind. The 30 sets the pace, and he's opened up a commanding lead on the field. The 91 of Rose is second. Jenison squeezing up into the 3rd spot down the backstretch.
So the longer Jenison and Arrenegado battle with the 08 of Murray, the more that Burns and Rose are going to be able to open up a lead here, and that's exactly what those two drivers are doing. Meanwhile, the battling hot and heavy just behind them as Arrenegado now underneath the 22 of Jenison. That battle for a 3rd. Richie Murray with the front row seat to this battle as that car starts to fade back into the field. That car sitting in 5th. Jenison and Arrenegado fused at the hip as they continue to squabble over 3rd.
Wheel to wheel down into turn number 3. Arrenegado on the inside, Jenison up on the outside, and they are closing in on that number 2 car, the 91 of Charlie Rose, as they roll down the back straightaway. Meanwhile, further back, the 27 of Luke LeBrun, who started deep in the pack, has already cracked the top 6. He comes off of 4, edges ahead of Serydysnki. Here comes Connor Souza down to the inside.
Connor Souza making haste towards the front after being sent to the rear after that early race incident. Right now has inside position on Serydysnki. Serydysnki looking for the crossover move off of 4. Can he get there? No, he can't. But Connor Souza can get to the inside of the 27. The two youngsters fused at the hip as they dive down into 3. That battle for 6th place as Connor Souza wheeling that Monroe Dairy number 38 machine across the finish line and down into 1. That's for 6th spot. But here comes Luke LeBrun looking to set up a, here comes Serydysnki under Luke LeBrun rather. That battle for 7th now. Those two side by side at the line. And the field just ahead of them is starting to spread out a bit now as we hit a bit of a flow here as the 0-2 heads pit side.
Still side by side for that second spot as Arrenegado trying to take away that third position from Jenison. Still has not been able to get the room. The outside lane working well for Jenison for this battle as they hit turns 3 and 4. Jeremy Lilly hits pit side, and they continue to race side by side. Richie Murray closing in over there. Try about 2 car lengths back from that battle.
Jacob Burns continuing to set the pace here. Charlie Rose a quarter of a lap back of him. 10 car lengths back, and it's that battle of the champions. Mark Jenison, the champion from a year ago. Arrenegado from 2 years ago. Both your top 2 seeds in this 2023 playoff rendition, and neither one wants to give an inch as Jenison continues to pinch down the 17 on entry into 1 and 2, but the 17 not going to take anything of it as he continues to carry speed through both sides of the track, and Jenison just can't get a run and can't make any time on the 17 Elmwood Dodge.
9 laps to go, this time at the stripe, and Burns on a tear at the top of the field. Charlie Rose all alone in the number 2 spot. The battle continues to be for third. Jenison working that outside with Arrenegado down low. They come off the corner, and Jenison trying to clear the 17, but Arrenegado dives it back down to the inside off of 4.
Just when you think Jenison has a good enough run down into 1 and 3, Arrenegado is able to just poke that Elmwood Dodge number 17 right underneath and stymie the line of that number 22 into the corner. We see it yet again. We've seen it for the last 12 laps in a row. We'll probably see it for the next 7. Arrenegado continues to harass the Team Psycho number 22 Rhode Island again on exit 04. Mark Jenison continuing to run that high lane. We know that's where he likes to run. That's where he's won 2 championships 1 year ago. Steve Bowden showing the field that 5 laps remain in this competition. Jacob Burns continuing to outpace the rest of his leaders by just about a half a lap as he starts to close in on some back markers.
Jenison able to finally shut the door on the 17 of Arrenegado, and Vinnie is settled back in a 4th momentarily. Tries to cool the tires off, back down to the inside. He goes down into turn number 1, trying to make another chase. 3 more circuits to go for Jacob Rowdy Burns as he heads down off of turn number 2. The 3rd place battle crosses the stripe, now down into 1.
Jenison knows he doesn't necessarily have to clear the 17. All he's got to do is beat him to the line. That's exactly what he's trying to do each time off of 4. And each time, that 22 is getting to the line just about a half a car length ahead of the 17. 2 laps to go that time at the line. Here comes the leader for the white flag. He's about a quarter of a track length ahead of Charlie Rose as Charlie Rose now crosses the line. Just about fused at the Nerf bar, the 22 and the 17. That's going to be the battle for third as the checkered flag out for the 30 this time by. Here comes Charlie Rose in second. This is the battle for third. Off of turn 4. Here comes Jenison, and he beats the 17 to the line for third and fourth. Richie Murray able to hang on for a top 5. Connor Souza in 6th, and Serydysnki settling for 7th place. What a battle there for 3rd and 4th. Your 2 favorites going into the championship. We're going to talk to
Mike Vaness set it up for the top, and it's been going ever since.
You got out front, you got a really big lead. You were straight away ahead of Charlie at the end of the race. Did you know at any time you could back off and just relax, or did you just keep on pushing it?
I just kept on pushing. I wanted to gap him.
Well, you certainly did that here tonight. Car was absolutely perfect. I know you got some people to thank.
Huge thanks to my uncle for making this happening for everything. Huge thanks to Mike Vaness for setting it up. All my sponsors, my spotter, road reporter, and the whole crew, David Hunt, family, my dad, Bruce, Mark. Yeah, that's it.
You want to thank your spotter. He didn't have to do much through this race other than tell you how far ahead you were. But congratulations, a great run. Charlie, an uneventful race for you, but a good run for second.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Car was almost back to normal tonight. From the crap I've been playing with all year, so I'm trying to go back to basics and start over here and go for a run for it for these last 4 races, I guess.
Now, this is your first time in a format like this. Your first race in a format like this. What's your thoughts?
Same as usual. Go as fast as you can and finish.
Well, so far so good. A second place run tonight. I know you got some people to thank.
Yeah, I got to thank my boys, Roscoe, Jimmy, my mom, dad, Kevin, Rich, Mikey. Oh man, there's just so many people around. Kevin from Simpsons, his brothers. Oh, Jesus, Rich. My mom, my dad, my mom's here again tonight, which is awesome. And I think I got everybody, but I probably didn't, but I'm sorry if I didn't, guys.
That's okay, they'll yell at you later. Congratulations. Our defending late model champion, Mark Jenison. And Mark, you and Vinnie had a heck of a battle going on there.
Yeah, Vinny's a good driver. I know he can do it, and he knows I can do it. So we just showed our stuff tonight and showed why we're champions, why we do it. So I mean, great job by all these guys. Congratulations to Rowdy there. Good finish for him for the start of this thing. I got to thank my sponsors. DeStefano brothers, unbelievable guys. Concrete Coatings, you give them a call, they'll give you discounts and stuff. Tell them you know Mark Jenison, they'll take care of you. Krispy Kreme bins, they help us out. Jim and Casey Richards, awesome people, they help us out tremendously. Addy Cam West, Ricky, thank you for all you guys do. That's awesome. And I got to thank the track. I mean, the track has been doing a great job there, keeping us in it. So, we want to keep racing, and they seem to want to keep racing too. So, thanks a lot to Dave Allburn and the Vendetti family for all they do for us.
All right, congratulations. Great run. Third place. How about